How squirting works.
The current understanding is that squirting involves the release of fluid from the bladder, often mixed with secretions from the Skene's glands. This expulsion is triggered by intense sexual arousal and, commonly, stimulation of the G-spot and clitoris.
Here's a possible sequence of events.
Stimulation. Pressure or stimulation, particularly on the G-spot and clitoris, leads to heightened sexual arousal. Glandular activity. The Skene's glands may become active, producing their characteristic fluid. Bladder involvement. Simultaneously, the bladder, under the influence of intense arousal and possibly pressure from surrounding tissues during orgasm, releases fluid through the urethra. This fluid mixes with the secretions from the Skene's glands. Expulsion. The combined fluids are then forcefully expelled through the urethral opening. Scientific understanding of female ejaculation points to the expulsion of a small amount of fluid, typically described as milky or whitish, from the urethra during sexual arousal or orgasm. This fluid is believed to originate from the Skene's glands, also known as the periurethral glands or female prostate, due to their shared developmental origin with the male prostate. The composition of this fluid has been found to contain substances similar to those in male seminal fluid, including prostate-specific antigen, PSA, and fructose. The exact function of female ejaculation is not yet fully understood, and not all individuals with female anatomy experience it. The volume of fluid expelled in female ejaculation is generally small, often just a few milliliters.
Squirting, a larger volume of clearer fluid. Squirting, or gushing, typically refers to the expulsion of a larger volume of clear, odorless fluid from the urethra, often during intense sexual arousal or orgasm. Current research suggests that this fluid is primarily composed of liquid from the bladder, essentially diluted urine. Studies analyzing the composition of squirting fluid have found it to contain urea, creatinine, and uric acid, which are components of urine. While some analyzers have also detected small amounts of PSI in squirting fluid, the larger volume and chemical makeup differentiate it from the fluid of female ejaculation. The mechanism behind the expulsion of this bladder-derived fluid during sexual activity is still being investigated, but it is thought to be related to pressure on the bladder during intense arousal and muscle contractions during orgasm. It's also crucial to recognize that not all individuals with female anatomy experience female ejaculation or squirting, and the ability or tendency to do so can vary from person to person. Neither is necessary for sexual pleasure or satisfaction, and both are considered normal variations of the female sexual response. The focus in sexual health should remain on individual experience and pleasure, rather than the presence or absence of these specific phenomena.